Made Simple. I'm Jill. I'm the owner of Sweet Art Factory, and today I'm going to show you how to create a beautiful frosting rose with a chopstick. Using a number 104 tip and some pink frosting, we're going to have fun. So let's get started. To get started, you need a decorated cupcake or a decorated cake. I'm going to make roses and put them on cupcakes today, but obviously if you're having a special birthday or a special event, you want to put them on a cake. But what you need is you need a chopstick. You can find this at your Chinese food restaurant, but a lot of times grocery stores carry them too. I always keep a lot around because I like to make roses on chopsticks. You need to have a pair of scissors. Now you need to have some colored frosting or even white would do, and you need what's called a 104 tip. It's a universal tip. This I just got from a craft store, and a 104 tip, if you see the side, has a 104. You can actually use a 105, 106, 108. Those are all rose tips. I like the 104 because it makes a nice tight rose, but I can also open it up to make it look like it's blooming. The rose tip has a fat end on the bottom and a thin end on the top, and that's how we're going to make the rose. I'm also going to make leaves today on top of my cupcake. I just made some green frosting, and I have what's called a 352 tip. All tips are universal wherever you buy them. If you follow the numbers, you're going to get the tip that you need. And then to make the top of my cupcake, I used a number 12 tip, which just made a little circle on the top of my cupcake. All right, I'm just going to show you how to get started. Now you might ask about the frosting. If you go on our website, sweetartfactory.com, go to recipes, under frostings, you'll see a frosting called Wonder Cream. And it's just 3 ingredients, super simple, and it makes this decorator frosting that you can use for decorating cakes, cupcakes, all you want to do. And then I just added a little bit more powdered sugar so it makes it a little bit thicker. It holds up the rose a little bit better than regular. Now I filled my disposable decorating bag all the way to the top, but I'm not going to push from down there. I'm going to start right in the middle, right here. I'm just going to squeeze like this. Now the first thing you want to do is make the bud, the top of the bud. And you can see as I turn my chopstick, I'm just going to turn it around and bring it down. That makes a tiny little bud to get us started. Now I'm going to make upside down U's to make the petals. So I go upside down U, if you can see. Then I'm going to make another one. You can see that the bottom end of the fat tip is slightly towards the chopstick. And then another one. Now I have a row of 3 petals. Now I'm going to do a row of 5 petals in between the other petals that I just did. So I'm going to make another petal, you can see, and then I'm just going to go around 2, 3, 4, and 5. And I want a little bit bigger rose, so I'm going to now do 7 petals on the next level. I'm on the 3rd level. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay? I've got a rose like this. Now if I want to make a little bit of a base, I'm just going to take it along here. I'm just going to make a few bigger petals just to widen the rose up just a little bit more. Okay. Now you might be wondering, how do I get this rose off of my chopstick and onto the cupcake? Well, it's pretty super simple. So I've got my cupcake sitting right there. I'm going to take just a little dollop right like that. I'm going to set it aside. And then using my scissors, I'm going to slowly bring it up. And then finding that little dollop, stick it down and out. And there I have my rose on top of my cupcake. Now, if I want to make leaves, I just put the pointy part of my leaf tip in and I stick it underneath the rose, push and pull out. Push and pull out. Push and pull out. Keep turning. You don't have to do roses, but if you want leaves, but if you want to. All right, and there you have a beautiful rose using a chopstick. All right, thanks for joining us today. I hope you can do this. I know you can. We'll see you next time.